Well, I want to start out by first of all saying that's a good football team that we just played, and very well coached, a great front seven, a veteran football team. We knew we were in for a battle tonight. But let me start off by saying this too about our football team, that these guys fought. They fought their tail off. They didn't back down. There was no challenge too big for them. Extremely proud of the way that these guys fought, and especially of the adversity that this team has had to battle over the last 2 weeks. They keep caring. They keep giving what we ask them to give, and that's a sign of a football team that's going to continue to get better. And that's just what I can ask for these guys. There's a lot of hurt in that locker room. There's hurt in that coach's office right now, and because they care. And we're going to continue to get better. There's the little things. I keep talking about the little things over and over. The little things, the special teams, and the 2 weeks in a row now, the battle of field position. Defensively, to have to go on a short field several times over, be put in a first responder, so to speak, and having their back against the wall was and still kept coming out and still fighting and making plays. And that's a credit to Coach Chavis and our defensive staff, and had a great plan, and our players believed in that plan to hold a football team and offense of this caliber like we did. Again, I thought that there were some things we got to continue to get better at, and we will. We got to clean up some things offensively, and definitely we got to clean up things in special teams. So with that, I'll open up for questions.
Chad, how do you think Ty played, and do you feel like he's your starter now?
I thought Ty was a warrior. I thought he was a warrior. I thought he was gritty. I thought he played with a chip on his shoulder, and the moment was not too big for him. Obviously, there's some throws that we wish we'd have had back, but this is a guy that, man, he kept fighting just like they all did, and I'm very proud of Ty. I'm extremely proud of him moving forward, and obviously the way he played tonight and continue to move the football team. And obviously we got to get better. We got to get better in all areas. But yes, Ty is. I thought Ty did some really good things tonight.
And do you see your starter moving?
I do, yes.
Did you ever think about not punting and just going for it on fourth down?
Well, we did right there at the end. When it would have cut the lead to 18 at that time. Still a 3-score game. That was my thought there. Was let's see if we can't pick up a first down. And but because of the battle of field position where we were, our back was against the wall. A lot of the times when we punted, we were deep on our side of the territory. And no, I didn't. We had to get the ball out. We had to flip the field as much as we could. Constantly offense was set with a long field ahead of them, and against a defense of that magnitude, it's hard to do. And
Coach, you got a spark from Boyd. Is that something you can kind of hang your hat on a little bit?
Well, I think, as you always look each week to see guys that continue to develop and continue to get better, and Rakeem has shown that. He's only been here since July, late July, August, and just getting himself into really game shape, so to speak. He's continued to get better, and so it was great to see him and the spark that he provided tonight running the football and catching the ball.
Coach, they only made one drive that was the length of the field. What do you think about the way your defense played, and what did you guys do through the week to get them motivated?
We showed up every day. These guys showed up every day, and they showed up every day and they came to work. And Coach Chavis and those guys put a great plan together, and these guys believe in the plan. They believe in each other, and I was very, very impressed with the way these guys fought. Did it surprise me the way they fought? No, it didn't surprise me, because that's what they've shown to do, and that's what they've been doing. These guys care, and they'll come back, and as I share with them, adversity is going to make us stronger. And we'll keep pushing this thing forward and keep getting better.
Coach, Dre Greenlaw, 13 tackles, a sack, and 3 tackles for loss. Talk about his impact.
Yeah, when you get a leader of that caliber back on this team, that's been out the last few weeks, it definitely makes an impact. It gives everybody a spark. And I think he definitely had a huge impact defensively, and more so than anything, the continuity that he brings to the entire group when they're all in there together.
What was it like coaching against Gus? What did you guys say to each other after the game?
Well, I just congratulated him, and I know he's got a great, a great football team, and has done great here with his program, and it's his 6th year or whatever it is he's been. He's done a great job, and just congratulated him, wished him the best of luck, and I'm sure he and I will talk this week. But
And what was it like coaching against them?
well, I mean, it was we talk all the time. It's before the game we talked just a little bit, but it's just like coaching any other game. I mean, it really wasn't no point in time in the game I was thinking that was Gus on that sidelines. I mean, it was another opponent, and we were trying to get ourselves better.
You made a move and had Barry down on the field and dusting up in the box. The decision to do that.
Yeah, you know what? I wanted to do that from just an offensive line standpoint, to be able to see the fronts a little bit better, get a little bit better. Some information maybe down from the box from an O-line run game standpoint, and I thought that it would help us in some of the substitutions down on the sidelines, bringing Barry down.
Each offensive line started tied, center moved, Yelda back to left tackle, obviously Colton started. How'd you feel like that went? Why'd you decide to swap Yelda?
Well, we've been working that the last several weeks, and once we knew Colton was coming back and was going to try to be able to see if we can create some depth, and we just felt like that may be the best 5 combination that we could have, and been working it the last couple of weeks and trying to get ready for this moment if it happened and we chose to go ahead and do it.
Will you stay there?
I will.
Is there a way to correct the special teams mistakes in a week?
Well, I think, outside of going back and watching the film and seeing exactly what broke down, I mean, we're in position to make a tackle. We've got to be able to make tackles, number one. And so we'll go back in and look at that and see what we've got to do. And, we've tried to play as many starters on those units as you can. And so we'll go back and look at personnel and see how that works, and look at scheme and see what they were doing, if there was any tips or tendencies. But we'll go back to work. That's the first thing we're going to do.
I know the score's obviously not what you want, but do you feel like you guys maybe made some progress tonight, took a step in the right direction?
Well, I think this football team continues to improve every day, and we've got there's winning is not acceptable in this, or losing is not acceptable in this program at all, and there's no moral victories, but there's opportunities to continue to grow and opportunities to continue to get better. And that's where we are right now with this program. We're going to take the good out of tonight, but we're also going to take the corrections that we got to have and continue to get better. And that's what we're going to ask these guys in there. As we mentioned, these times of growth that we're going through will only make us stronger and better.
What did you see from Ty this week? I mean, not so much the game, but just maybe leading the team.
I saw confidence. That was probably the biggest thing I saw. I saw confidence in a guy that was ready, and that's what he wanted. And as I shared with him on Sunday, and he responded. His exact words to me on Sunday, he says, "Let's go, Coach."
I think the offense hit chunk plays to put you guys into score position or into Auburn territory. How frustrating was it to not get more points out of those big plays that kind of set you guys up?
Well, we missed the 40-yard field goal, and that was disheartening. Then when we do get points and we can't, we've got a little momentum on our side, and we kick off and then run the kickoff back. And so any momentum that we had, we were battling, trying to get the momentum on our side. And so, when you get down there, especially against teams like this, you got to come away with some type of point, especially early in the game. And then, our opportunity to, when we did have something happen, we would get a penalty and back us up. And so those are things that we've got to correct.
Any more questions for Coach? Callaway, what's his status?
He's still out right now.
Thanks, Coach.